Yo les amis, c'est Penax, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, je se retrouve dans une nouvelle vidéo et dans la deuxième partie de jeu Batman. Dans le dernier épisode, nous sommes été arrêtés après le tutoriel du jeu. Ben, on se retrouve juste après l'intro. Nous sommes de retour les amis. Elle est 7h29. Demain matin le prise d'otage qui s'était passé la dernière fois. Ben c'est moi.
What an eventful evening.
Quelle soirée.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Je vais préparer quelque chose.
Thanks,
Merci Alfred. Alfred.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
De jazz, de classique, de rien, je choisis rien.
I think a little classical is in order. Try the first disc there. It's a favorite of mine.
Merde.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Mais j'ai quoi dans mes oreilles? Ben on va scanner le dossier. Non, on peut pas scanner le dossier. Pas maintenant. Et ben faut faire quoi? Ah, je sais pas. Est-ce que je peux marcher? Ah, c'est bon. Ouais.
Selena.
Enfin.
She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
C'est vraiment comme
Harvey did.
Life is Strange.
He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky
Ça
core.
peut pas pour moi.
He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Et celui-là.
Vicky Vale, aka Lady Arkham, driven to madness.
Je le connais pas?
Leader of the children of Arkham.
D'accord. Je le connais pas. Et celui-là? Ah oui, je le connais ça.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Ouais, je le connais, oui,
the
je le connais.
Penguin, my oldest friend.
Ok, c'est bon là. Vraiment, c'est très cool. J'attendais pas à ça, vraiment,
No
j'attendais pas à ça.
explosives detected, no radioactivity.
Bon,
Nothing dangerous at all so
on
far.
va essayer.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
D'accord. Il a peur.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Vous devrez voir
Alfred,
quelqu'un.
it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce,
Ouais, c'est tentant.
working always helps.
Clique droite pour revenir en arrière. On passe au master. Attends. Donner de l'agence. Activité de Gotham. Codex. Quoi? Ben, données de l'agence. On va
The
regarder les données.
agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, that man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler.
Quels sont de l'autre
That
côté,
puts
c'est
us on
vrai.
the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Mais je crois là, elle est un peu... Comment dire, il est un peu parano et un peu différent de Batman que je le connais. Je crois que parce que moi,
Riddler terrorized
choisis
this
ses
city long
réponses.
before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind.
oui,
Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like Riddler. And believe me, it's not therapy.
Well, in this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate.
c'est vraiment parler, c'est vraiment dur de parler et voir
You should
le...
see your face. Its confusion is delightful.
de parler et lire les sous-titres. Oh, le pauvre.
I take everything back.
Les actualités de Gotham. Ok. Utiliser. Ok. Cliquez pour droite pour sauter. Gotham. Il n'y a rien de spécial là. Match de mes présents. I think you... Mais c'est pas traduit 100%, pourquoi ça? J'ai vu toutes les actualités, je crois.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
On va l'ouvrir. Il n'y a pas de danger, non. Il nous a dit. C'est bon? Ah. Il faut tourner et en bas. On tourne une deuxième fois.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see.
On va voir qui je suis. Ah, c'est pas moi.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Je réponse par hasard.
Sadly,
Malheureusement, non. Donc, pauvre. C'est pas moi.
The eye of a hurricane.
fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping
Je
us
crois
with the
pas
object
que
in
c'est la
question.
meilleure, c'est la
If that
bonne
is
réponse.
indeed the key.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games.
Des jeux de
Maybe a
cartes,
jack.
peut-être.
Specifically a one-eyed jack.
Pourquoi?
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Peut-être.
Justice.
Non, Justice.
How it relates to Batman,
Aveugle.
maybe.
Lien
Lady
avec
Justice is
Batman.
blindfolded to show she's impartial.
Je sais pas moi.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Donc ni les quatre
sounds
c'est
very
la bonne
plausible.
réponse. Donc il faut
These strange grooves.
choisir la bonne réponse. Il faut trouver la bonne réponse. C'est pas choisir. Trouver un objet. Ah oui, c'est bon. Trouver un objet pour... Rien. Vous allez voir. Il faut... Là. Je crois que... Ouais, lire le disque. Mais...
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
C'est tout?
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Donc, nous avons
Looks like I'm
une
manipulating
invitation.
radio
Qui veut
bands,
venir?
Waveforms, something.
Ah, c'est bon, j'arrête. Hein.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Ah, c'est bon, c'est arrêté.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Tu peux nous aider?
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
On va le faire ça. Ok. Waouh.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Bonne chance, Bruce. Mais la voiture est trop canon. Ah, 7h29, hein, l'horloge ne change pas. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais elle ne change pas. Ah, c'est comme ça la vie.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got to...
Wait, le W de Wayne.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh,
Quelque chose
this
pour Luis.
is just something for Lucius.
Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Avec plaisir. Allez, casse-toi. La meuf relou, quoi.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Montre-moi.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help.
Pourquoi j'ai besoin de... Quelle bête
History is
question.
anything to go by. He left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
C'est quoi ce drone?
Hi, Dad.
Salut, papa.
Tiffany?
Ah, c'est sa fille.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
C'est gentil,
So hard to know when
merci.
you get a
Hein.
man who has
Merci de
everything.
ta part.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
C'est ton père qui travaille, hein.
Oh, it's nothing.
Faut dire ça.
Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
C'est pas trop avancé pour toi?
Why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises, what we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business, but you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold, into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler, and we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you,
she's better than me.
Mais elle te laisse pas beaucoup de temps pour lire et parler en même
let's
temps.
give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
C'est bon, je vais sauvegarder là.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
Oui.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Ok, il veut quoi?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
À plus tard.
Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Ce n'est pas le moment, désolé. Allez,
If it's gonna
casse-toi.
take long, it's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
Quelques minutes, mais j'ai pas le temps maintenant pour les abonnés. Les 20... Combien? 20 minutes?
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Non, c'est mon père. Ouais?
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
Réponds au téléphone, hein. J'ai pas le
How's it
temps
going,
de parler avec toi.
Left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
Les petits
We
journaux?
haven't been able to find him.
Riddler, that psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this
Je
conversation
n'aime pas
is
votre
going.
temps.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as
Le
John
Joker.
Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became
Arkham.
friends.
Arkham, c'est le présent de Arkham, je crois. Ah, Gotham, Arkham.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
Ce type.
According to hospital records, you and John
Allez,
were
mais...
involved in a riot.
Pas trop,
They
hein.
captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or
Ouais,
heard from him since.
je l'ai déjà caricaté
I was
le
thinking
présent.
maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Ce type est
Sounds
fou.
like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Je vais inspecter.
I'm sorry, are you
suspect?
accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Sortez des salles et cassez-vous. Cassez-vous.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Allez, mais cassez-vous, cassez-les.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Ouais. Vraiment bien.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
We
Ah,
really
elle va
made a
mourir.
difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius.
C'est pas vrai. Oh my god. Oh mon dieu. Ouais. On s'arrête là les amis, c'est bon pour aujourd'hui. C'était PNX, peace, et on se retrouve dans une nouvelle vidéo très vite. Peace.